pouring out, and this strange individual has gathered you up and offered to lead you out of the town, taking him up on this offer as you avoid this grotesque demon-looking creature that just happened to be parading around the town. You saw it like crush one of the other cultists and like feed on it for a moment, but not before sniffing the air and looking very much at our footmen as they all kind of scurry towards the outskirts of town. So you all, you're here to, like, I guess, do some... Why are the locals after you?
I don't know, I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Well, I mean, could be for coin, could be... Well, I don't... Actually, I take that back. None of you look like you have more than 2 coppers to rub together anyway. Definitely ain't for your looks. Well, maybe the tusked one. They might like them big. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway.
What I don't understand, old man.
What? I'm not old.
You look old.
You look fucking ancient.
You've aged, friend.
It's natural white hair. I was born this way, but whatever.
Unfortunately.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings?
A little bit. Do you want out of town or not? I mean, you can fight Man Bear Pig if you want.
No, thank you. I would like to not do that. That is a grotesque creature.
His eyes just drift to the footman.
I got a question for you, not old man.
Yeah.
If the Baron's the head of the cult, why the fuck is the cult trying to kill us if we're working for the Baron?
Baron's not the head of the cult.
What the fuck?
Who's
Isn't he trying to sacrifice his niece thing to...
Ward.
Oh, no. See, he wants to sacrifice her in his little fuck pit of a lust cult up there in order to gain immortality, or at least something along those lines. No, Sasha, that darling, beautiful young creature, has found one of the old gods and has found a way to bring them back. And with the bringing back of the old gods will ensure that the end does not come for us all.
Wait up.
What?
Back that up for a second. Are you saying there's 2 fucking cults?
Well, I mean, the difference between a cult and a religion is literally numbers. So
there's 2 competing cults.
Yeah, that's an accurate description.
Fuck.
I think that's how they got into that situation, to be perfectly honest.
People should keep it in their pants. It always leads to fucking religious schism.
Is one of them a sex cult?
The Barons is the sex cult.
Plan B.
What plan B?
Lycia's coin.
What?
Such
Got a point.
Lycia's coin.
Well, yeah, that's true.
He's rich.
Are you
We're
gonna...
already working for him.
Yeah.
So why is
Took
this
some
plan
of
B?
it, and I'll hold up like the piles of gold that I had taken. Or silver.
But if we're already working for him, why are you calling it plan B?
No, I meant that we would like formally join the cult, and then we would partake in all of the sex and everything, and then like, the world comes to an end, at least we are having fun.
Is that all you think about?
No, I do think about getting like, my title back and my land and, taking my place as proper queen and...
Right. You want to be someone again, right?
I mean, I already am someone. It's just a matter of being recognized.
Okay. Yo. Oh, man. Can you get us out of here? Can you get us over to that grove over there?
That I can do.
What's it going to cost us?
What do you got?
You did already bite off my finger. I don't know if you remember that. You bit off my finger. Was that like the? I thought that was the toll.
Well, I mean, he's offering more.
Yeah, if you need another part of body, you're gonna have to take it off the footman.
What's he got?
I don't know, but I don't want it.
I can't have any of my stuff. Find your own stuff.
I'll take that tub of lard.
Milord! He like
communal
looks
lard.
up to the queen.
No. That we need that. We need that. I don't. Do you show him the lard? See if he wants to actually. I don't think he has the full picture here.
He pulls it out and you see there's like rogue hairs and dirt and what look like rat droppings in it.
And
It's
a
quite
suspicious round hole that's about 3 inches deep.
Yeah.
Rocks fall. Anyway.
You can have a taste if you want.
Pass. Come on.
Look, if the lard's what's gonna get us through here, like it gets the fucking footman through.
I'll
Do you
tell
want
a
to-
tub of lard.
Look,
I'll tell you what.
Lard.
I have the finger.
I have a tub of lard.
so do I. Just don't like to share.
That's
I'll
why
give
that
you
is the
mine.
communal one.
You've
I'll
been
give you mine.
holding out on us this whole time. You've had your own lord. You've been sticking your fingers in me, lord.
I haven't been using the communal lard.
Why not?
Very.
You think you are too good for the communal lard?
It's the
I prefer
hands.
not to share. A little too much extra communal lard.
Look, do you want something to get us to where we're supposed to be going?
I'll keep the finger. And he like smells it. And he like licks it a little bit. And then ties a little rope around it to put around his neck. And he's just like, this'll do for now. If I need more later, I'll take it.
So
Come
like
on.
this one bit. You can see the footman is like very jealous that you have her finger.
Yeah, it's like kind of it's an upgrade from the toes. It's kind of like grade A meat instead
are
of.
toes on the table?
No, they're not. The footman does a very good job of reattaching mine.
Can I have me
What?
toes?
Footman, I get it. Mhm.
Yeah, it's not just a name
Yeah.
or a job description. It's a state of being.
Mindset, really. He's on that grind set mindset.
I told you it was gonna get weird.
Anyway, so as you are leaving the village, you see the man bear pig type demon rummaging around through the town, and you hear the bearish like screams of it as you exit town. After a short period, though, you find yourselves inside of a grove of dead trees. This forest has not seen life in scarcely a decade, as far as you can tell. The ground is gray, not even brown. Any sort of life that was here has had its color stripped from it, and shattered husks are all that remain of trees and plant life. In the distance, though, you can hear a noise, and you know that something also keeps this place as its home. Your guide looks to you and says, if you follow the path down the road to the left into the grove, there you will find where they commune, and into the cave you must go to meet the end.
I just got
Oh,
out of a cave.
Well, then you should be right at fucking home.
It feels like fucking pointless leaving one cave, traveling all the way the fuck out here to just go back into another cave. I
Maybe
could have
this is a
fucking
nicer
stayed in my.
cave.
How do you know?
I don't know. I just assume that
It's
you
not
probably live in
damp.
squalor.
The end?
can't-
What you mean about the end?
The end.
Of what?
Of what?
Yes.
Thank God.
I didn't answer anything.
The end. The end of all that is, and the new beginning that will begin.
Oh,
That seems a little bit redundant.
yeah, like
Sounds
leaving
like
the
a lot
cave
of
to go
things
back
we're
into
gonna have
another
to
cave.
kill.
At the coming of the Black Dawn, all that is will be swept away. And all that is swept away will be born again.
Are you also part of the cult?
Nah.
Are you smelling
sure?
toast?
I'm no more a part of the cult than you are.
So why did you help us then, old man?
Because it's what's supposed to be done. I'm supposed to lead you to the forest. There you will go navigate through the forest and find your way to the cave of new beginnings. And the dawn will come, and the new beginning
All
will
right,
happen.
shut up. Let's
Oh.
go.
Is this all like some euphemism for sex? I'm confused.
Kind of hope so at this point.
I hope so too, milady.
Do you two need a break?
Fucking hate riddles.
They may need some private time.
He looks
Well, it took
hopeful
us-
up at the queen.
That's why it took us so long to get here.
Is this like we need to go now, or can we take like a little I only need 5 minutes.
Oh, fucking have it your way. I'll be over
Okay.
there.
What do you wish to do? Do you wish
I'm going to take the footman probably only about 10 feet away behind a tree. I'm going to peg him.
You just hear. Woo!
I
Pull the scabs. Pull the scabs.
You hear like weird slurping noises too.
I definitely pull out one of the bottles that I pilfered from the bar before it went up and pass it over to Oliver. It was like, drink this. Makes it more
You
tolerable
definitely
than
pull
air.
out. She doesn't.
Very true.
What's in here? What you got in here?
I don't know. It's something I took from the bar in the town.
And
I take a drink.
it's at that moment, Oliver, that the scene you find before yourself, or just slightly obscured, takes on a whole new connotation. As part of your exile begins to filter into your brain.
I take a really big drink.
Why don't you explain to us what the nature of your exile is?
First of all, I hand the drink back to Mongrel. Thank you. I've been dying for a drink, man. My throat's been killing me this entire fucking time. Whew. Jeez. It's fucking dusty in that cave. Anyways.
Sounded like you needed it.
Yeah, I might need another one. Can I tell you a story? It's a story of, well, degradation and sadness and fornication.
Right. So, like most days, and I'll take a nice big swig off of the bottle too. Please.
As you know, a long time ago, I was somebody else. I was one of the captains in the army of the Queen's family. Unfortunately, I witnessed a ungodly event. And because I witnessed it, I was summarily exiled away from my home from the position and job that I loved into a dusty cave. I was tasked with a most dastardly, scoundrelly, underhanded task. I was asked to kill the footman's father.
To follow through.
I'm not finished.
Oh,
Why are you interrupting me?
apologies.
Do you know why I was tasked with killing the footman's father? Because he was lowborn, not fit for copulating with the footman's mother. And then, as I say that, you catch my gaze as I stare directly at the queen.
Sounds like you had quite the problem, friend.
Illegitimate bastards are a problem for the line of succession. I was told that unfortunately, unless I did my duty and made sure the footman's father never appeared again, and the entire kingdom would fall into ruin. Civil war would rage. We would all be burned at the stake. And so I did my duty. The footman was but a babe then. Small, pungent, pustulous already. He sort of grew into his pustules more than the pustules grew on him, if you know what I mean. And I kept, as a reminder of my dastardly task, this little sock he was wearing on his head to hide his hideous features. Still has a little bit of the pus on it. It was very tight.
Mongo just looks at you for a few seconds, just mouth open, and just probably finishes the bottle at that point. oh, sorry. It's all seems to be empty. Hell of a story there, Oliver.
Yeah, it is. Still smells of pus and baby powder. His little bum would get so red and dry and itchy. That's where the lard came in. The baby powder just couldn't cut it. In any case, there's more to the story, but the pegging never lasts very long. They'll be back momentarily.
It's true. They don't seem to have a lot of staying power.
The queen is getting old. In her day, she could peg 20 people at a go. But the hips, you know.
They do work.
From behind the tree, you hear, 4 minutes, new record.
There'd be much better down, milady.
Just much needed. I needed a little stress relief.
Never reveal what I have told you, mongrel. I shall have to take one of your socks Also,
I'd never tell that story of a pet.
now you too can fail to sleep at night.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be sleeping any night soon.
Probably best.
I don't know about anybody else, but I've worked up a bit of an appetite. Would you like some lard?
I will take a scoop.
Of course. Pulls the bucket up to you.
Just full palm.
You're so delicate, milady.
I start slurping at it. Thank you. I was raised with the finest of etiquette.
It shows. Right then.
No.
Where are we then?
We're to go to the grove, find the end,
The sex cult.
join the sex cult. What if the end is just...
Please let us find the Basilisks in the end.
Look at Mongrel. Imagine the Christmases.
Did you guys have a good time while we was busy?
Of
Oh, yeah,
course.
she is very
And
much,
I
yes, very
hold
much.
up the empty bottle.
Oh, Oliver, your voice. It is, you finally...
Yes, I
Quenched
finally
your
got a
thirst.
drink. I was a little parched.
Hmm.
That cave was very dry, as I imagine is your footman's, which is why you need the lard.
Well, yes. You know, that hole is not self-lubricating.
My queen, never mind. Let's continue forward.
Well, okay.
I have never been actually tempted with Rock's Fall Party Dies before in my life until this very moment.
You know,
We still got 2 hours and 20 minutes of this. Let's go.
we were gonna play Humblewood, but no fucking Mordborg.
Yeah, Mortborg won out.
No. Yeah.
As you are continuing on, the Ingrid favoring her left hip as it's a little worn out, and the footman walking with an odd gape, and slightly hunched over.
Crazy. Ooh.
I said what I said. You continue on down the path. The woods around you seem to be almost enclosing themselves the deeper you go down the trail. God damn it, Myriad. Jesus. Oh, help me.
He can't hear you down here.
God has left the chat. It's great.
Yeah. It's like, no God.
God was never here.
As you continue down the path, the woods, when you were out towards the edge, were far more sparse. But the farther in you go, the thicker the woods get.
You need a break?
No, we're 20 minutes in. No,
Take a short break.
no,
Short rest.
no,
Short rest.
no.
Just get your spell back.
I get this. You ain't
There's
getting no
quite a
fucking
lot
spell.
of large bushes around here, milady. It reminds me of you.
I do have quite a large bush, don't I?
Magnificent.
Mongrel deliberately steps like at least 2 feet in front of the group, trying to distance himself.
I talk a little bit louder.
The GM steps off with as I sit on this trail with this group of cursed individuals, I can't help but quite understand the reason why they're all going to die. They've brought it upon themselves.
Does anyone else hear that strange voice coming from the sky? That's me.
Say God.
All the time.
Is that what's going on in my head?
As you continue on down the path, the woods feel far more perilous as you go, and you hear the howls of what you can only imagine are wolves in the distance. You are not alone inside these woods. Farther and farther you go, signs of life are around you. At first, it's mushrooms. Not the fun kind.
Mm-hmm.
Then it becomes moss, lichen, things of those natures, small types of life. Insects crawling around. And then you see what can only be the ravine. 2 large chunks of stone on either side forming a V. And a path running down between. Oh, God, I wrote this and not expecting.
You will be if she doesn't pull out.
Your story.
Anyway,
Oh,
That's the road to a sex cave if I ever did see one.
you know, it actually reminds me of you, Footman.
Oh, thank you very much, my lady.
Like the Scylla and Charybdis of sex.
as you enter this gaping ravine, vines hang from the sides of the stone fissure like, I don't know, pulpits. And you continue down. As you do, you can begin to hear the chanting. Not near, but down. Like it's like as if the sound's bouncing off of the walls, off of the stone. And you can hear this rhythmic chanting. You can hear a small, I don't want to say small voice, a high-pitched voice emanating from this constant rhythmic chanting in a language you're not familiar with, using words you've never heard before. Looking around, you start to see that the stone wall is on either side is replaced with that of a catacomb. Stacks of skeletons on either side. And the smell of death and decay begins to fill the air around you. These skeletons, though, they don't look normal. They don't look human, hunchback, or even footman shaped. Because we all know that your shape defies. Stop raising your eyebrows. They all have single... Instead of having two eyes, they have a singular ocular cavity.
Is it a cavity or is there like an, eye in it?
There's no eye in it. They're skulls.
Oh,
Just the hole.
okay,
Yep,
fine.
just the hole.
Okay.
Don't get too randy now.
The area above you is still open to the sky, and lightning cracks across the sky with every step that you take closer. The sound of a storm, but no rain. Like if you're familiar with like heat lightning and heat thunder, but there's no rain, begins to fill the air. As you progress downwards, the chanting gets louder and louder and louder. And I need each one of you to give me a presence check, please.
18.
That'd be a
18.
10.
10, okay.
I rolled a 6.
You've got legs.
15.
15, okay. Everybody but the footmen, you see that the skeletons begin to stir. At first, a hand twitches. Then on another one, a foot twitches. And then...
Making mouth noises again. Please stop this.
As the bones begin to clatter, these forms drop out of their catacombs and and their eyeless skulls turn to look at you, and their hands raise in taloned claws, and they begin to proceed towards you. Not in a quick pace, but they are moving towards you.
My queen, you were looking for a bone, you're about to be served.
But alright, fine.
Roll initiative.
Let's roll it.
We'll
Please
let the
remind me
queen
what
roll.
we roll for initiative.
Roll a d6. Sorry. Go ahead. Roll a d6. On a 1 through on a 1 through 3, the enemies go first. 4, 5, or 6, the PCs go first.
Who's rolling?
You are, because you already look like you're rolling. At
1.
least I hope that's what you're doing. Okay, cool. So the skeletons go first. They begin to attack and lunge. There are 8 of them in total, and you can hear between the hissing noises that emanate from their teeth. You can also hear them say, "Chosen sacrifices. Kill them. Eat them.
Why are they
Take
talking? They
their
have vocal cords.
toes."
They're my toes.
That's everybody's thing with fucking toes.
I told you this was the whole thing, and you didn't believe me.
So I need, actually, first and foremost, let's see, we're going to go against the mongrel first, as there are 8 of these skeletons against your 4 frail, fragile, decrepit bodies. Mongrel, I need you to make a dodge roll, please. You are going to roll your agility, and you need to beat a difficulty of 12.
Well, okay. Well, thankfully I rolled a 13, so that makes it a total of 14.
All right, so the first one swings and misses. The next one comes, lunges, and attacks at Over. Over, I need you to make a roll, please, for a dodge, adding your agility, please.
6.
6. You are struck. I need you to roll a d6 for damage.
I have armor, which is minus D2, so I guess I rolled that separately.
After the damage, yes.
That's 3 damage.
All right, now roll your d2.
And it's going to be 1.
Okay, so you take 2 points of damage as its claws rake into your flesh and begin trying to grab at you. The next one goes for Her Majesty. I need you to make a dodge roll, please.
11.
11 does not make it. Please roll a d6.
3. And then I have a D4 armor.
Okay, roll your d4.
I have a D4, I know I do. 3.
3. Okay. So, your armor manages to negate the initial claw attack against you as it hisses and screeches at you. Footman, one is coming for you.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Go ahead and give me a dodge roll. D20 plus your agility, please.
That's a 19.
You, slippery, larded up and well-oiled individual, manages to duck out of the way as one of them swipes its claws at you. And this one says very pointedly, chosen one. The remaining four again two of them begin to pile on Her Majesty. I need you to make 2 dodge rolls, please.
Don't forget you have advantages.
I got
Why'd
a 19 on the first one.
That one works.
And then advantage, can you remind me what the advantages are for
Just
this?
a reroll. Just a reroll.
Okay. 15?
15 will work as well. All right, so that's 2 more. And then the remaining 2 go to attack Mongrel. Mongrel, please make your dodges.
I'm sorry, how many?
2.
2, thank you.
Yep, you need 12 on both.
Okay, the first one is going to be a 9, so that's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the second one is a natural 20, though.
Okay, so the first one is going to land an attack on you. Roll a d6 for its damage.
All right. Oops. All right, so that's a 2.
All right, do you have any armor?
I do. I have an armor and I have a shield.
Are you going to sacrifice the shield?
No, I would like to just use the standard. It absorbs 1 hit point of damage.
Well, it absorbs 1 hit point. If you use it to just absorb a point, it destroys the shield.
Okay, then I'll hold off then. I'll wait.
Okay.
So I roll a 4.
So you roll for your armor?
Yeah. So that
you
would
have a
D2,
D4.
right?
Yep, D2. So you
No, it's a D2. It's a D2,
Okay.
so it's just 2.
All right, so you take 2. So that leaves you taking a point, I believe.
Yes.
All right, math is hard sometimes. So you take a point as it rakes through. On the natural 20 that you rolled, though, because you rolled a natural 20, you have 2 options. 1, you can take a move action, or you can gain a free attack against the creature that was attacking you.
Oh, Mongrel wants a free attack.
Well, then go ahead, Mongrel. Please roll that attack. You are looking for a 14 to hit him.
Okay. So my weapon gives me a base 10. Does that change anything?
No.
Okay. I didn't know. I just wasn't sure. Okay, so nope, I will miss because I rolled 9. Oh wait, no, I'll still miss because I got a total of 13. So it's one shy.
Okay. The base 10 things means that you can take a 10 if you don't need anything more than a 10 to hit it. But because
Gotcha.
his thing is higher than 10, you have to roll for it. All right,
Cool.
So it misses. And we are on the player's turn. Who's going first? As these cycloptic skeletons are attacking at you, hissing at you.
I would like to attack the one that attacked the queen.
Okay, the queen technically has 3 on her at the moment. Or 2 on her.
I'm gonna go for one of those that are on her.
All right. They're very much struggling with her, and you see your lady very much fending them off the best she can.
All in the hips.
I'm coming to save you, McQueen! And he's gonna pull his toe knife out and go for one of the skeletons.
Go right ahead. You need a 14 to hit him.
That's a 20.
Okay, so that's 20. All right, sweet. So that is a critical. You have 2 options.
Ooh.
1.
Yeah.
1. You can go for double damage,
Okay.
right? Or you can reduce their armor by 1 tier.
I'm gonna go for that double damage.
All right, then. So roll your damage and double it.
That's 5 total.
5 total. All right, so you go through and you swipe at it, and you manage to sever its vertebrae, and it falls down to the ground into a pile of bones. And when it does, you just hear this noise as the skull screams before it falls, and it completely disintegrates.
You just see this on the other side of the fallen skeleton from below. I got that one, McQueen!
You're such a good boy.
Who's going next?
I'll swing on one of the other ones that is on me. My
Okay.
flail.
With your flail.
That is going to be a 17, and I have it's strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 16.
That will still hit.
Okay. 7.
7 points of damage as you swing through and you manage to crush its skull with your mace. Its remaining parts fall down to the ground.
They never
Who's
stood a
next?
chance.
No, they didn't, McQueen.
I can go next. Can you give
Okay.
me a readout of who's on what, who's got what, and what's going on?
Who's on first? What's on second?
Yeah. So I got one on me.
Mm-hmm. You have
Who else
one.
has-
You have one that's attacking you. There was one that was attacking the footman that that the footman moved away from. There were 2 that were attacking the that were attacking Ingrid that are both now gone. And then Mongrel has one left on him as well. And then you have one on you.
All right. Well, I'm going to wielding my blade like this, grabbing in my Zweihander by the blade. I'm just going to bring the pommel of the sword down
Mm-hmm.
on this thing's head in front of me. Is ordering my hawk to attack an action, or does my hawk just do that on its own?
That's an action.
Okay. Well, fuck the
It
hawk.
uses a different skill. Or
Yeah,
ability.
so I'm just gonna bring this Zweihander hand right down on this puppy.
Attack!
And that's going to be a 16.
16 will hit.
Nice. It's a D10 damage.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, 9.
9. As you bring this hilt down, you manage to crack its skull, and it cracks its skull, and it falls down to the ground in yet another pile of bones.
And then I will finish my move by flipping the sword up, this giant sword, and catching it because I'm cool.
Oh.
That's what I did all day in my cave. I would
Mm.
practice that, and then I realized that, it wasn't working because I was in a cave and the ceiling was low, so then I started going outside to practice.
I mean, I feel it, man. I feel it. It's all in the effort to look cool, though I'm not sure who you're trying to impress.
It's a short sword, but it gets the job done.
It does. 100%. Mongrel, who are you attacking?
I'm going to attack one of the skeletons that is desperately trying to take my face off.
Okay.
All right. So that is exactly a 14.
Exactly a 14 will exactly
Yes.
hit.
Sweet. So that is die 6 from my sword, which will do 5. from
5. As you swing through with your sword, you manage to take one of the heads off, and it in turn falls down to the ground.
If I can, as it's swung apart, I was like, give it a savage kick. Just keep your bloody claws off of me.
All right. Initiative time again. Who's rolling?
I think
I'll roll.
The footman is.
Oh, no, go ahead, Fulman.
Roll a d6. Heroes go first. There are 3 of the skeletons remaining. You moved away from it. There's no free strikes.
Oh, okay.
So you moved away from it. There is still one that you engaged with, and then there are 2 remaining. So a total of 3.
Is there still one on me?
Yes, there is still technically one on you.
I'll swing on that one.
Okay.
Can I use a reroll?
I don't get to determine whether or not you can use them.
Okay. That's better.
What'd you get?
16 again.
That will hit.
I got the 3 on the first one.
Damn.
Only 2 damage this time, though.
Only 2 damage. Okay, so it's still in the fight. You managed to crack a rib. And it hisses at you. And
I
goes,
hiss back.
"You're first."
Does that have anything to do with it? And he's gonna jump at it with his toe knife. Holy shit, that's another 20. I've literally rolled a 19 and 2 crits. This has been my rolls.
Are you rolling digital dice?
I am rolling digital dice.
Heresy. All right. What would you like to do for damage?
I'll do double damage again.
All right. Roll your die. Or press your button.
That's a 5.
God, I hope creature clips that. Anyway, you managed to fell this particular skeleton that is in front of your mistress, the very object of your desire. Who's next?
And your mother.
And your mother.
I'll go since I still have one on me.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm just gonna. Mongrel sees the target, so Mongrel's gonna try and kill. That is a 17.
17 will hit.
For 1 damage.
Outstanding. All right. It's still pissed and it's looking at you, hissing.
I hiss right back at it.
Fair enough. Over.
I'm going to take a quick look at my compatriots. Are any of them looking quite direly wounded?
No, not at the moment.
All right, then. I will step up to... is there one attacking the queen?
Not anymore.
All right, then I will simply turn and bash the one that is attacking Mongrel.
Okay.
With my sword. Fly to the blade, right to the neck. Right?
Throw your S word.
15.
15 will hit.
And that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage as it is felled, and there is one creature that is left. One of these skeletons is left. And on his activation, it extends its arms out, and the bone fragments that are down at your feet all begin to shudder and begin to shake. And then they are sucked towards his body as it grows in 3 sizes, gaining extra arms, gaining extra heads, gaining extra legs, this bone forming this new gargantuan creature before you. Roll initiative.
We're boned.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's not a good sign.
You know, this also vaguely reminds me of you, Footman.
And it's a good thing, right?
Matt.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, well then. Like that.
Now's not the time to flirt. We're gonna fucking die.
Who's rolling initiative?
I'll do it. Got it.
Do
Go
it.
ahead, Dro. Go ahead, Dro. You were ready to do it earlier. Go for it, Dro.
Do it.
Right. That's a 4.
4 heroes go first.
Nice. Very nice. As
it stands there, its bones connecting, it forming like, so instead of, like your arm normally has like, 2 bones in your forearm, and then it connects to your hand bones, and then it connects to the elbow bone. We're singing the bone song now. This is like it's. There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're just children. Anyway.
Okay. I'm just a boy.
Okay.
I got a little sock here.
No, not the fucking sock.
But you can see it's almost like it's utilizing the bone fragments to fill the gaps in the skeleton. Does that make sense? Like it's it's forming its own armor.
Yeah, I don't like it, Kurt.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Will consume is what you hear come out of its skeletal face.
I'm still confused as to how they're talking. They don't have any vocal cords. What's that about?
What's he going to consume? I hope he doesn't want any milord.
Well, it might need some to put on its bones so that it's less dry.
And at that,
I'll understand
several
that.
of the bones form around the pelvis area into this giant spike of bone shards, very barbed, very large.
God, now
What
someone's gonna
part
want to
does the
fuck it.
spike form on?
Say what?
What part does the spike form on?
It's pelvis.
Oh, he just got a lot bit more attractive, didn't he, McQueen?
Surely we could just like talk to him. You know, he speaks clearly. We could be a deal.
Or we
Who's
we hit
attacking?
around that bit and we save that bit for when he's done for.
Who's attacking?
Could be our new thing. I'll attack.
I tagged the
God.
bone dong.
Not the bone
I
dong.
swing
No.
mightily at the bone dong.
Go ahead.
He always was a bit of a buzzkill, wasn't he?
Can't have anything, I
I
swear.
can't. Not around him.
Nothing nice.
Oh, fucking
Something new,
boo-hoo.
Bilbo.
I'm gonna beat up the bone dong.
No fun for
Um,
you guys. Sorry.
14.
14 does not hit.
Oh, I'm gonna use an omen to reroll.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. 19, 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20 does hit.
Nice. I'm gonna use another. Omen to do max damage.
Okay, which is?
10.
As you swing your Zweihander, it connects with the boned form and it pings off of it. You see a chunk that was taken out, but your sword is doing just that. It's shaking in your hands as you can hear that noise as it vibrates through your body.
I don't think this is gonna work.
So you turn the dial down.
You could tell me if I'm allowed to do this. Can I try to shove a bomb into its mouth?
Ooh.
It is approximately 12 feet tall, so you may certainly try.
What's that, like agility?
Yes. You can try and throw it in if you're trying to time it right.
Could I-
You could throw it in.
Could I help
Look at my hawk.
assist her by, like, letting her climb on top of me for this?
You'll only get +1 for climbing on top of a 3-foot tall creature.
Could get my hawk.
Fair
Could get my hawk to try to deliver it.
It's a bit rude to mention my height now, isn't it?
I think like when it's like talking and being like consume or whatever the fuck it wants to say, I'm going to try to.
Go ahead.
That's going to be a 19
Plus your presence.
plus my presence 21.
21. Okay. So it goes, it fucking, woo! It's like, roll damage.
Oh my god, max damage.
Which
10.
is 10. Okay.
Good job, Burger Queen.
All of you need to make a dodge roll.
Oh,
Oh,
not such a good
Okay.
job.
oh no.
16 with
Shit.
plus a no, sorry, 15.
16?
14.
9.
As the bomb goes in, the skeletal form explodes, and the massive shard that was formed on its pelvis flies directly at Mongrel. Mongrel,
Big
please
missile.
roll a d12.
Oh shit.
Big missile.
3.
As this thing impales you through the gut,
Wish that was me.
doing 3 points of damage.
You can't have it all, can ya?
Oh. You're welcome to your share, Footman.
The barbed bony shaft is sticking out your back and front at this point, impaling your side.
This is like one of those situations where we like leave it in, right? You don't want to take it out because he bleeds and it's everywhere, and oh my god, he's all of a sudden he's dead.
I will rush to not the footman. Mongrel's side. Check out the wound. I have a medicine box.
So you can attempt to make a medicine roll if you want. However, you do recognize that removing this large bone fragment from his body may run the risk of doing more damage, but that is only something you'll know if you make a presence roll, please.
Like, are you dying, or did you still have hit points left?
I still have hit points left. I mean, it's not great.
So my presence plus 3 is 19.
19. With a good amount of finesse, you may be able to remove this large phallic bone from his upper torso and staunch the bleeding. Though you are not quite sure if you are fully capable of it.
What if I assist?
Sure.
Let me ask you a question, Mongrel.
Go ahead. Captive audience.
Do you have any interest in keeping this thing where it is? Like perhaps as a sort of ornament, or would you rather it be removed?
No, I prefer to have all foreign objects removed from my body.
Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Does keep me confused as to how I'm associated with the lady.
All right, well, my queen, I may need you to sully your hands here and give me a hand. Perhaps best to get a little bit of lard on them.
I'm going to dip my hands into the lard and come out.
Now, if you could take your lard-covered hands and make sure to rub the lard very carefully in this large phallic bone object so that it may slide more easily out of Mongrel's body.
Can I do that too? Do you need help?
You can do the back end, do the backside. It's coming out of his back as well.
Yes, milady.
Rub it in really good.
Just all on it.
The rule is, if you think you've got too much, you've got nearly enough.
I grab some more lard. An extra spit.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Does anyone have rope?
I do have
I
rope.
do.
Very well. Let's tie Mongrel to this tree here. But careful with the bone. Just tie him so that the bone is on the side. Let's tie him solidly, and we tie him up really tight. And then
I just need to like verify what kind of knots do you need?
She knows quite a few of them.
Not just fucking tie it.
Like, do you want to like it around his like some shibari or
around his throat? No, just so that he doesn't move.
Oh, I've
Just so
got
he
a
doesn't
noose
move.
for that. You just say you need a noose. I got a noose.
Just so that he doesn't move.
So if you're going to kill me, just do it.
I'll take my rope and I'll use it to tie up Mongrel.
Are
As
you
you're
tying-
working.
Why are you tying up Mongrel? Are you tying up Mongrel?
We're
or are you
tying him to so he doesn't move.
We're
fair
tying him
enough.
to a tree, because now I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to tie it to the back end of this bone thing.
The footman is again jealous watching this.
And we're all going to grab onto the rope, all three of us. And I'm going to count to 3, and at 2, we're going to pull really hard.
I'm going to look to the footman. Don't worry, I didn't use our special knot.
I was hoping you didn't. Thanks, Mum.
Just grab this. Ready?
I'm gonna wipe my lardy hands off on my.
Probably best.
I've been
Hands
licking
first.
the lard off of mine.
I'll hold out my hands for you to lick them.
Oh,
This is taking a long time.
These things take time. Gotta have
Don't
put
want to
special
rush it.
care into it.
Never
Properly
takes this long
prepared.
to get rid of my bone.
Well, some of us
I've
are
been
built
living in a
different.
cave. Grab the bucket.
I think you would have a little bit. You got a lot of time on your hands. You could bump those
Grab.
numbers up.
Good
Just-
God, will you just pull the thing out instead of talking for hours?
And now we yank. I'm going to count to 3, but at 2 we yank.
Mongrel, please give me a strength check.
Oh god. That is a 19.
So, as the bone spear comes out of your body with a very audible and
I'm fanning
this
myself.
gaping hole in your torso, you can see right through you as your intestines begin to slowly start to fall out of your body. You are desperately trying to hold them in.
Yeah.
Over, I think that you should make sure his intestines stay in his body.
Yeah, I'm going to rush over and grab a handful of salt from my bag and just throw it in that wound just to, make sure that the infection take.
Mongrel, again, I need you to make another strength test.
This is all making me quite hungry.
Oh,
cured
that
meat.
was fun. I'm gonna spend an moment to re-roll that.
What did you roll? What'd you roll?
I only rolled a 3. Well, a total of a 5. If I would have kept it. Well, that's much better. That'll make that a 13.
Well, you suddenly hear the voice of Mike O'Malley. Do you have it? And so, I'm that old. Anyway, the salt did not help in any capacity whatsoever. You are you are in more pain, but you managed to hold it together.
Over, I don't think that who told you to put salt in the wound? That's so stupid.
I think I'm going to stab you now.
That's why you're
No,
you're tied.
I'm not. I'm just threatening.
And then I start putting his stuff back inside of him.
It keeps falling out the back.
I'll hold on to the back.
Okay, actually, Footman, come here.
Right.
Give me your underwear.
He doesn't have underwear.
Oh, good lord.
I need easy access.
Oh,
Just rip
form
a
of
piece
clay.
of
going to that step.
rip
just
a
lets
piece
me
of your
die.
tunic.
Yeah,
Give me a
right.
piece of your tunic.
Right.
Give me a piece of your
He
tunic.
takes the toe knife. Clean rip.
As you clean rip it off, there is something odd that is noticed. There is a birthmark upon the footman's thigh that looks identical to a birthmark that is upon Ulver's thigh.
Can I see Ulver's thigh right now? Or is it covered?
It's currently covered.
So why did you say it?
No, it's for Ulver to notice.
Oh. I know. It's okay. Don't worry. I see this, but say nothing. Grab the piece of cloth, wrap it tightly around Mongrel to keep everything in. Then we're going to use some lard to seal it up.
Thanks.
Lard is not a coagulant. I'm just throwing that out there.
It's fine.
This
Oh
seems
god.
very clinical.
And then we're going to take a piece of rope and kind of wind it around him, tie it off, just to hold everything in. Now you look like a pig in a blanket.
Again, it's making me hungry. Can't put my finger on it.
Keep away from me. My entrails aren't yours until I'm dead.
Noted.
Sooner than later.
Feeling better, Mongrel?
Mongrel, you are not
No.
at the
Not
moment,
feeling better.
not at the moment dying.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine, I will reach into my bag and pull out my scroll of grace of a dead saint. I will unfurl it. I will read the prophecy written thereon. And I can give 2 creatures plus D10 hit points, so who else would need a little bit of healing?
I've got max health. I'm fine.
You.
All right, well, I need it, so I'll give myself... I'll give myself...
You.
And so you get 6 points back. Dro, 6
Nice.
points.
Thank
And I
you.
will get 4, which will bring me back up to 6.
Cool.
What does the scroll say?
What does the scroll say? Oh yeah, man, you're putting me on the spot here.
I mean, I have. Would you like me to read it?
Oh, where is it?
Oh, it's and when I get that feeling, I want that sexual healing. Sexual healing, oh baby, makes me feel so fine. Helps me relieve my mind. That sexual healing.
Except that I say it like this. Sexual healing. I got sexual healing.
Oliver, you have a very beautiful voice.
Footman looks at the queen. Should we give him a moment? They were polite back there and gave us a moment.
I'm going to watch if that's all the same to you.
I'll join you then.
I like
Feeling
being
better?
a little closer.
Yeah. After this,
You do recover the hit points as the ancient psalm of healing is recited to you.
Is that really what the scroll says?
No, it doesn't. But y'all wanted to start this game off fucking with me? Oh, it's my turn now.
It's the best
Sexual
healing ancient scroll I've ever heard.
yeah.
Yes, the verses of Saint Marvin. Okay, that is what you're saying. That is exactly what it is.
I guess that's why they call me Dr. Love. Call
Oh.
me Dr. Love.
Calls you that.
Yeah, who?
When
As
when
we
did you
do
get
a
your
as we
medical license?
as we do a cutaway to a much younger Ingrid. Oh, Dr. Love. No, then we cut back.
It was some role play that we did many moons ago.
It was just that one time.
I would like everybody to know I have
Take it one
pages
time.
of notes over here. They
All it
just all
takes.
gone out the window.
Didn't pull out.
Of course.
You know.
Having
Now that Mongrel's healed, he's just gonna get up and look at Olver and say, "Remember when you said that I was gonna die first?
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me anymore."
You welcome in now, eh?
as you
Yeah.
have now patched each other up and stopped each other from, bleeding profusely from all orifices. Don't wink.
Natural and
I was like, Are you
man-made.
sure about that?
Natural and man-made.
Nobody's checked if me orifices are still bleeding.
That's because we know they are.
Used to.
Hey.
Fucking Papa Hemorrhoid, what happened? Oh,
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Strange voice in the sky.
The strap-on is very large.
Would you like this? Would you like I heft up the bone. Would you like this, my queen?
Yes. Oh, that's good.
I'll put I'll tie the rope so that it's kind of like a sling, and then I will just put it on the footman's shoulder.
So the bone shard is actually the length of a short spear. It does 1d6 damage and causes
Yeah, it
the
does.
bleeding effect
Yeah, it does.
if you decide to use it as a weapon.
Is
What if
someone
you
gonna
decide to
use
use it
that?
for something else?
What if you see it as an implement of love?
Well, I only got 5 health, but it's a great way to go if you ask me.
I will hang it over the footman's shoulder. There. Now
It's
you've got a tool of your
you'll never
own.
Forget.
It's
Use it
still
wisely.
it's still got a little bit of Mongrel's blood on it and some of entrails and ichor from inside of his body, and it's just like dripping like right there next to you. Oddly, it smells like cinnamon.
I'm just like,
I'll have
It's like
a
a
fatherly
waste.
moment. I'll have a fatherly moment with the footman and be like, now you have a weapon of your own, and it's important that you know how to clean it and take care of it. So every day you have to rub it clean with a little bit of soapy water, and you have to make sure you get into the folds and the crevices and clean that out really nice. You don't want any filth to stick to it, and well, just make sure you take good care of it.
What if I just smear a bit of lard on it? Is that fine?
No, you don't want to do that. You see, because it's barbed for their pleasure. So if you put lard on it, it's not gonna have as much grip.
I do want.
God, you have so much to learn. Have you only been a bottom your entire life?
I mean,
I'm not kink shaming. I'm just saying, like, do we need to teach you a few things here?
I'm always up for a good learning.
All right, no, never mind. Just this end goes towards the bad guy. And, you know, I guess you, if that's kind of where the day takes you.
All right, then. Well, should we progress on to the sex cult? I think I'm ready.
So, after you have patched the mongrel up, you collect yourselves down now 2 tubs of lard. You needed that much in order to complete the procedure of extracting the bone from his newly penetrated orifice. You gather yourselves, and you can still hear that faint rhythmic chanting. You continue along the path, and as you do, the faint light that you did have begins to melt away, more and more with each step, before you find yourself standing at the entrance of a cave. Around you, there is nothing that can be seen. It's as if the world itself has melted away from around you. And there is just you standing before the opening of this cave, beckoning you to enter.
Caves do weird things to my voice. I don't want to go in there.
I ruffle around in my pack for a minute, find other bottles. Don't worry, got you covered if you needed it.
Thank you, Mongrel. I'm glad we saved your life.
I quite liked your other voice. Now you just sound like some sort of French Canadian. A bit strange.
Fuck's a French Canadian.
They were all wiped out at the beginning of the apocalypse.
Fucking good.
For good reason.
Good. Les Canadiens français. Écoute, on fait ce qu'on peut, là. On n'a pas vraiment...
Someone hit him and set him back straight.
I'm trying to talk to me, I know it.
Malheureusement, avec les anglophones qui nous...
Man draws the boner spear.
I'm gonna give over a kick.
A bolt of lightning strikes down and kills Ulver instantly, and a single maple leaf falls from the sky.
Oh, Canada, terre de nos aïeux. Okay. All right.
There is a faint glow emanating from the entrance of this cave, as if towards the back of it there is some sort of large fire that is being constructed. You feel a pull to enter the cave.
It's a trap.
Do you feel that too? He kind of like leans his hips forward towards the cave.
I thought it was just me in my nether regions.
My queen, the decision is yours. Shall we penetrate or not?
Mongrel just looks at the group and just starts walking forward.
Mongrel understands the answer is to always penetrate.
Mongrel hasn't been where I've been.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yes, would you?
No.
Why not, Ulver? Something that you are ashamed of?
There are certain sins that are more difficult to admit to than others.
And that is what we shall do here. As you see this very string bean looking blonde girl standing just inside the cave. We will lay your sins bare, and when we do lay them bare, we will resurrect that which is dead, and the Obsidian dawn will come, and the new beginning will rise, and we will be welcomed into his light.
Oh, god damn, I fucking hate cults.
She's quite convincing, ain't she?
He who has lied dormant for centuries will awaken, and those who believe in him will be granted their every desire. Come, chosen ones. You.
Mongo's gonna stab a sword through her mouth.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Okay.
I was going to hear her out.
I'm getting
but this is more
tired of
interesting.
hearing them. That is an 11.
An 11 will hit.
Okay. Right, so die 6 damage. That is 3 damage.
Cool. So, you stab the sword through her mouth. She drops dead. And in that moment, you realize this is Sasha.
Is that the one we're supposed to be saving?
The cave around you begins to shudder. Stones begin to fall. Around you, something begins to stir and to move. I need each one of you to make an agility test.
Mongrel, I regret saving your life.
Too late now, over.
That's a 15 for me.
18.
Nat 20.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay, over. I need you to roll a d12.
That doesn't sound fucking
Shit.
promising.
No.
What's that called? A decadocahedral? What did you call it?
Dodecahedron.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song about it.
You fucking nerd.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got one here. 6.
6. How many hit points do you currently have?
6.
Cool.
have
Roll the
armor.
doesn't matter. Roll in the broken chart.
I have omen. Can I spend an omen to do?
You sure can,
omen-
but you have to accept the second result.
I will, but it says minus d6 damage. Can I do that?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Sounds
Okay.
like a safer bet. 5.
5. Okay, cool. All right. So, as the ground around you begins to shake, this monstrosity of a form begins to stand above you, standing approximately 50 feet in height. Its one-eyed face looking down at you, the flesh rotting from its face, a mouth full of jagged teeth, and large clawed hands as it stands down looking at you and says, "The prophet was sacrificed." And in that time that it is rising above you, the ground and rocks are falling all around you. Over, a boulder falls down, crushing your foot, pinning you in place. You are alive, but you are stuck. The Obsidian Dawn has not been fulfilled, and your souls are forfeit. You
Do something?
will be mine. Sure, go ahead.
Can I say, you are wrong? The prophet is not dead. The prophet is here. She was a false prophet. The true prophet, the real prophet, is here by my side. I have brought her to you. This one that lies dead at your feet was but the sacrifice. The real prophet is here. I am Ulver Doomsinger. And I am the singer of doom, the bringer of the real, the true prophet, Queen Ingrid.
It is I, the prophet. I am here at last to help you bring your Obsidian Dawn Oh, great one.
Make a presence roll.
The footman's just like, we're not worthy.
How do rerolls work? Like, can I reroll if I know that the roll has failed?
Yeah, you can re-roll, but you must accept the next result,
okay.
even if it's worse.
So I got a 14. Does that fail, or should I roll again?
I would recommend rolling again.
Okay. Okay, 19.
It looks down at you like it gets down, like its cataract covered eye looking down at you. Noseless, the open wound where its nose would be, sniffing at you.
I sniff back.
Its tongue comes out of its mouth and licks up your entire body,
Okay.
slightly lifting you off of the ground.
Oh.
Footman's jealous.
Your flesh is vile. Your stench is repulsive.
Can you do the licking thing again? I was almost there.
Your soul is corrupt.
Well, that's just rude.
And your regions are tainted.
You could taint them some more if you want.
You must be that which will bring about the dawn.
She is.
It is
See how
I.
putrid she is. See how dark and vile and repugnant she is. You should see
is
her
me.
nether regions.
It
You want-
reaches out a
Sorry.
hand and picks you up, grabbing you.
Oh.
Lifting you up above, and it holds you to the sky. The usher of the Obsidian Dawn is here.
I feel like I'm in danger.
Hail, Queen Ingrid! Hail, Queen Ingrid!
Oh! Oh!
Hail to the queen!
And he immediately throws you in his mouth.
Oh, I'm into this.
And you are consumed, your body crunching over and over, ripped limb from limb as you are
That's a little
pulverized inside of its mouth. And you are swallowed. And in that moment, you are swallowed. You are not going down, somehow remaining conscious. You flow through into this void where nothingness surrounds you. And then at that very last second, you feel gravity pull on you and then push on you as you are shit out of the bottom of this cyclopean creature into a demonoid form, your body perfect in every absolute way. Fleshy wings extend from your back. Horns extend from your head. A tail connects to your back.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Hoofed feet. And you have but one desire: to feed your companions to the Obsidian Dawn. Roll for initiative.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Yeah.
Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Okay.
You want to do this roll, Bleak?
Sure.
I think all of the rest of us have rolled initiative at this point.
I got us in this
Yeah, I
pickle.
think so.
You did.
Man, that thing fucking rolled for fucking ever, but I got a 6.
Players go first. Myriad, for all intents and purposes, all of your stats are at +3.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
And you can fly.
Oh.
You can also change any part of your body to be any form of weapon you so choose. They will all do a
Nice.
standard D8 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Gonna suck.
You will go when the monsters go. So it is you and the Cyclopean god.
I will take the sock around my neck, pull it off, rip it off of where it is hanging. I will turn to the footman. I will take the dick spear off of the footman's shoulder. I will give you the sock and say, "This is yours. I took it off of you when I had to abandon you, my son."
Father!
I look at Mongrel. Mongrel, go now. Protect him. He is the heir to the Empire. He is the heir to the Queen's throne. This sock, the royal sock that was upon his head as a babe, is his proof of his lineage. I will press the sock into the footman's hand. Now go. My destiny is to die. I knew that to buy back the horrors that I had imposed upon you, I had to be exalted to cave, and in leaving the cave, I would consign myself to death. Go, run. I will face this foul beast that I once laid out on the kitchen table in the servants' quarters, and whose nether regions I pilfered with my small but still satisfying weapon. In a night of unbridled lust, fueled by wine, a night that I have regretted ever since, but God, our royal hiney hole felt so good. But I was lowborn and was not allowed to marry her, or to even be a father to you. And so you grew up pretty fucked up. I wish I could have helped you more. Run now. Let this be my one and final act as a father. Go, Mongrel. Keep him safe. And then I will turn and holding the dick spear, I will look at the queen and say, "My queen, I finally have a weapon whose girth and length is worthy of your insides. Let me put it into you now. I am Ulver Doomsinger, and I have come to die." Charge with the dick spear.
You go to charge, but in this moment, you have forgotten that your foot is pinned under a boulder.
Fuck. Fuck.
Right then. Wow, that's a lot to unpack, isn't it? I think I could have my spear back then. Father.
I'm fucked. I'm trapped here. You're gonna have to kill it yourself here.
Right.
Stunning words, Oliver.
Perhaps I was lucky in the way I was raised then. Okay,
Also-
and he takes the bone spear. I love you.
Oh God, never say that again.
Noted. And he turns around and I'm coming, mother! Yeah.
Something he said way more often than you would think.
It won't be the first time. Hopefully not the last. Yeah, and he's going to run towards Mommy, aka Ingrid.
Yeah.
And
Make a presence roll for me, please.
Right. 16.
16. Okay, so
Nice.
as you go to run at Ingrid, you find it hard to attack her, given the nature of your relationship. You're questioning yourself. Mommy? No. Mistress? No. Mommy? No. Lover? No. But yet you still find yourself drawn to take your spear and impale her. Go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, all right. Oh, that's a 3. I'm gonna re-roll. Oh, that's a 7.
That's a miss.
I feel like Ingrid is like almost trying to get stabbed by the bone spear, and the footman keeps missing and just leaving her very unsatisfied.
I'm doing my best, Mum.
I'm like just trying so hard.
Mongo.
Right. Yeah. Mong's just like, enough of this family bullshit. He's just gonna charge at our new demon mistress and try and stab her. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will... Okay, so you rolled a dirty 20. All right.
Yes.
Make an agility roll, Ingrid.
Okay.
Demon mommy.
21.
You miss.
Damn it. Yep.
Just
18.
just so you know, Kurt, you know PvP was one of my lines in Veils, right?
Too bad. Monster's turn.
Mommy's turn?
Not yet, mommy.
Aw.
So I need Over to make a dodge roll with his pinned foot, unless he decides to remove it.
Sorry, say that again. Were you talking to me?
Yep. You need to make a dodge roll, or you can attempt to remove your foot.
I think I am going to attempt to remove my foot. I'm going to grab some lard and smear it all over and then try to pull it out.
Okay.
What would you like me to do?
Give me a strength test.
Okay. I will use one of my omens. Because that was terrible. That's a little bit better. That's 18 plus 1, 19.
So you managed to pull out your pulverized foot, and now you are as good as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, but you are standing strong with your Zweihander in hand. Now you are going to make a dodge roll to hopefully not get smushed by the giant foot and big toe of this monster as it is going to step on you.
My end was always going to be a toe. Ooh, 20! 20! Ooh.
You dodge out of the way as this foot comes down and it lands, and you land and you see the very curl of the toenail of the big toe as it sits right in front of you, yellow and putrid. Pretty sure there's something crawling on it. You're not 100% sure. And there's
And this would be porn for the footman.
definitely a foot odor. It goes and it swings. Footman, I need you to make a dodge roll as well, please.
Yeah. A 14.
Is not enough.
Oh no. Hope I don't get stepped on.
As a hand reaches down and swats you away. Roll a d8, please.
2.
Do you have any armor?
No.
You take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Demon Mommy Ingrid.
So, I want to feed my companions to this creature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab the footman.
I've been chosen!
Come here, my beautiful baby boy. Let's be embraced. You will be with me for eternity.
Always.
And I will fly up.
Do you drop him into the mouth of the Cyclopean monster?
I do. But before I do, I'm cradling him like a little bebe. I'm going to give him a nice little kiss on the forehead and then a kiss on the lips. And then I will drop him.
I love you, Mom!
As the mouth closes around the footman, and as you look in, you can see the visceral horror that is what should be blood and bone, but a third very predominant element of pus is mixed within the sight that you see before it licks its rotten teeth clean and is swallowed. And you look down at the others still present.
Do you want to join us willingly?
Like hell.
All right.
Roll initiative, somebody.
Well, I guess it's down to me now, right?
Sure.
I'm still there.
Oh, did you? I didn't know if you rolled or not.
I rolled earlier. Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay. Shit. That'd be a 1, so the monsters are gonna go first.
All right. So, on the monster's turn, Footman. Inside, you tremble down, vaguely aware of consciousness. Unknown as to what it is, what will become of you. That void surrounds you. And much like with your queen, gravity pulls and pushes on you as you feel yourself working through some sort of wet, lubricated orifice. As you are shit out of the bottom of this Cyclopean monster. And you are on all fours. Nothing but more than a dog, hairless, with a human face, covered in cysts, pustules, and sores. And in your vision, toes seem to glow. And this long, lapping tongue comes out of your mouth as you can't help but seek out that which you need. The very wretch you were in life, the wretch you will be in unlife.
Ooh.
Hurt's getting his licks in for all the shit we put him through.
Hell yeah.
Mongrel, make a dodge.
Shit. Okay. Oh, 14.
Roll a d8.
Shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. That'd be 8.
How many hit points do you have left?
Well, I'm back at the full, so I actually have 9.
You are
I do have armor.
You are swatted. You can roll your armor because you're being swatted away.
Okay. So, so that'd be 1.
So you take 6 points of damage as you are swatted away and your back hits one of the boulders and falls down. That wound festering, causing pain in your side. Demon mommy.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to set my sights on Ulver. And I'm going to swoop down. Try to grab him.
Oliver, do you resist?
I do for now.
Make a strength chest.
Chest?
Chest?
Yeah, strength chest. Yep, that's right. You're
Is
trying
it
to
strength against strength?
Yep, you're trying to resist those big old mommy milkers.
I got 18.
I'm gonna re-roll.
What'd you get?
16 on the die, and I get a +3, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Come on,
You are-
Matthew, don't you want to be a happy family with us?
I will reach into my bag and grab my can of lard. I will pour it over myself. Just all over myself. So that I'm glistening wet. I'll be like, take me now.
I'm going to wrap my arms firmly around him and launch us into the air.
And as we rise, I will pull my lantern. And I will say, your love set me ablaze once. Let me now do the same for you. And I will smash
Ooh.
the lantern on myself, setting the lard on fire, and hold on for dear life to the queen as I start to burn.
You each take 3d6 worth of fire damage.
That sucks. I'm gonna die, just so we know. But
Mhm.
it was predicted that I would die. Well, that's a 1. It's a good start. It's a 5. It pretty much means I'm dead.
Does
And
my
a
hip
3.
do my hit points go up as well?
Yes.
Okay. I took 6 points of damage.
Okay. So the fire licks across your flesh, burning some, but as it does, it immediately and instantly starts to heal. However, the reaction, you have to let him go. And as he does, the flaming ball that is him, as he looks up, and the last thing he sees is jaws closing around him.
Mm.
Spicy meatball.
Mongrel, what do you do?
Yeah, at that point, I'll be damned if I'm going to join your incestuous family. You're going to have to kill me, lady. And I'm going to move as close as I can to her. I don't know. Is she still flying? Can I actually
Yes,
still attack
she's still
her?
flying.
Okay. Then, actually, the footman's back out. I would probably attack the footman then. Whoever
Okay.
Monroe can get a hold of. Oh, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna use a reroll since I
Mhm.
have so many left. That was a 9, by the way. That got worse. 6.
Footman. The goodest boy. You see Mongrel coming at you, swinging his sword, but he misses. Roll initiative. Or actually, no, what action do you wish to take?
I know I see him, but all I really see of him is his feet.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going for them little piggies. I'm taking those piggies to market. Market is my mouth.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's a 15. Do I have any bonuses now that I'm shit out of this giant monster?
You're at +1 to all of your stats.
Okay, so that'll be 16 then.
Okay. Dro, you need to dodge.
Okay.
You have to beat a 16.
Well, 11's definitely not gonna do that, so I'm gonna use a reroll. And that will do it. That's an 18.
An 18. All right, so you see this crazy looking faced dog looking like something out of the fucking society come running over you, running towards you, and you manage to get your feet out of the way, both out of repulsed out of horror, more so than anything.
Yeah.
Roll
Hell away
a
from me.
roll initiative, please.
Yeah, Christ. My streak is going fantastic. That's a 2, so monsters get to go again.
Roll a dodge.
Oops. That is a 15.
Fair enough. Roll a d8.
Shit. 8. That is a 2.
How many hit points do you have left?
3.
Does your armor help you at all?
Good point. Let me check. Well, we'll prevent 1.
All right. So you take those 2. Or no, you take 1
Okay.
because you rolled a 2. Right?
Okay.
You take the 1.
Yeah.
Demon Mummy.
I'm going to look down at the mongrel. Come on, mongrel. Join us. I won't even make you do butt stuff.
Now I'm not joining.
Madam, the only reason I ever followed you was for the money. Never gonna join you incestuous bunch of bastards. You're going to have to kill me.
I'm going to sharpen my tail into a spear, and I'm going
Okay.
to try to spear him through his chest.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Probably gonna work.
Clickety clackety, make an attackety.
17 plus
Oh,
my thing. 3.
Dirty 20. Dro,
All
try
right.
and beat a dirty 20.
doubt it.
Agility.
I'm rolling.
You got one
Nope.
advantage left to reroll.
I'll use it because I know the 17's not gonna do it. Nope, same thing again. So 2 17s is not gonna
Roll
do
D8
it.
damage there,
Yeah.
Marion.
7.
Oh,
You are impaled on her tail. And your final moments, you're being brought to her on her tail. Like Bishop to the alien queen. What do you do?
if I can, I'm still gonna try and stab her.
Nope, this is your final
Okay.
moment. You don't get to make an attack.
Okay, cool.
Dead. If you
No,
have
that's
any
still
last
cool.
words.
No, I'm just gonna spit in her face and say, it's been a horrible life knowing you, madam. Leave rot in the hell you belong in.
You flatter me. One more hole before you go, and I'm going to let him slide off of my tail onto the ground.
As you do, thunder cracks, lightning streaks across the sky, and rain begins to fall. You find yourself perched atop your cycloptic giant. There you go. That's the word. I'll make up words. Fun
Is now.
It is now. As it reaches down to pick up your favorite lapdog. And it sets you both on its shoulder. And you hear a faint grunting noise. As gravity pushes and pulls on Olver as he passes through a wet, putrid canal. And a sphincter shits him out onto the ground.
Sorry,
exactly as he exactly as he went in. The giant turns around and looks. This is not your end. You are now immortal in this form. Enjoy your hell. As the giant turns, and you hear trumpets blasting in the skies. And in the faint distance, you see a black sun cresting the hill.